Good afternoon and welcome to Härnösand and the playoff of Livechannel Cup 2014. My name is Andreas Prytz and I'm going to guide you through this quarterfinal of the women's tournament. With red stones we have team from Switzerland with lead Lorena Bornatin, second Larissa Berthold, third Tanja Sanchi, and skiff Sarah Stauffer. They're playing red stones and have blue dresses. And they're playing this Swedish team from Gothenburg, Team Rilea, with skip and lead Greta Aurell, just touching that guard and rolling into the forefoot. Second, Tilde Wermelin, third Camilla Schnabel, and fourth Almida de Val. So both teams have performed really well so far in the tournament. And of course that's why they made it to the playoffs. So if you have any questions for me, you're welcome to visit our Facebook site, Livechannel Cup. So don't hesitate to ask me any questions if you have any. And I will do my best to answer them.
Bak 4, bak 8, ja! Tid mot 4, ja, ligger i gard! Wow, ni kan släppa, släpp! Ja, det var lite lustigt. Ja. Tyckte jag såg mycket snabbare ut.
That's called way too much.
Det är bra, Tille. Kör nästa.
Larissa Berthold. It's a bit too heavy. I think it stays in back 12. Switzerland have 3 stones in the house. But it is Sweden with a hammer. In the other quarterfinal tonight, Poland made it to the playoffs and take on Sweden Byman. Tilde with a better attempt this time, trying to sweep it behind the guard, stays on T-line, and they are quite happy with that one. I think they have like half of the stone, but it's quite difficult to hit it out of the house because of the red one in the back 8. The white surface. I don't know what's happening now. Yep. Sorry for that. Tanja Sanchi. Oh, really well played.
So good.
She managed to get it out and even sticks around, still laying 3. All of them is on the 12 foot, but it's getting quite a number. You don't want to play against 3 stones, maybe in the first hand. Teams have 5 minutes to practice on the ice before the game. Camilla Schnabel.
Whoa! Yeah! Beat!
Now another outhand come around.
Ja! Hela vägen!
I think this is going to stay
Vi kan dra
wide
dem,
open
vi får gärna vänta. För den där
on
hade
the T-line
det hade
again.
varit lugnt om den låg topp 8 liksom. Ja. Ja. Bra spel Kami! Vad
And
klockan är?
Skips asking the sweepers to take it easy, wait for the line before you sweep it. It's enough just to be top 8. It's more important to get the line behind the guard. I think the sweepers are well aware of it. So another takeout.
Tia! Tia! Wow! Wow! Wow!
Toch lopen er naar Larissa?
Jams on the back. Roll out of the house. I think it's again 3 stones, and Sanchi having a great start here in the first end.
Har ni mer stronka?
Nej, då är det
She get a small roll. I still think it's open, at least for like 80-90% of the stones. So Schnabel should be quite an easy shot for her as well.
Ja!
Also sweep
Ja! Wow, wow!
right from release.
Wow, wow! Helt upp! Känns
And
lång!
nothing. Looks fine.
Bra satt Kami!
Rolls out in the
Lite lång
open.
bara. Bra skött!
And it's time for skip stones. So there is 2 teams already qualified for the semifinals. It's Sweden Pantera, who won Group A with 3 wins, and Scotland Aitken won the women's. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we will see the men's semifinal, and that will be the Scottish team playing here in sheet number 5 in Härnösand.
Nee, nou, nothing.
Right on the nose.
Ja.
And for
Zo, nee, ik moest er gewoon.
Jag vet.
Oh, nou, dat is 8-8.
Almideval, a chance to roll behind this guard and set up quite a good chance to score 2.
Wow! Helt dämpad!
Almeida was alternate in the World Juniors with the Pantera team, who is in the other semi-final last year. It's on the nose again.
Nee, men...
So, option for Stauffer. She could hit it on the nose, and that would leave an open hit for Almeida with her last shot. But I think Stauffer is trying to make the roll to the left or the right to force Almeida to make a draw against 3 stones here in the first end.
Muss gehen, hat viel Platz. Vorwischen, vorwischen.
Wow.
Echt vorwischen, sind nicht noch direkt verwischt. Schön.
Geht.
And Tom Kramer asking if there are any webcast, and of course it is.
Das ist gut, da kann man sich schon kontrollieren. Ja, voll.
Spela topp 12 så drar vi den.
Well, she hit the nose. But the Swedes decide to draw. It's quite an easy draw normal, but he just hit the nose there.
Wow!
It looks really heavy, and it's no sweeping at all.
Ni har den!
Now they start to clean it,
Stopp 8! Ja!
and now it really sits down there. They have to sweep this hard.
Kom igen, den är perfekt!
Oh, it looks good.
Bra!
No problem at all. It's right on the forefoot, and Sweden, Almeida Deval shows I can handle the pressure.
Snygg räddning.
No problem. Saves the end. It's 1 point for Sweden and no for Switzerland. We'll be right back.
Ja, men precis. Men försök gå ner i fart. För hack ligger sarg och sarg ligger dämpat.
Beautiful shots from Härnösand. It's a place to visit, not just for curling. It's very beautiful in the summer as well. But tonight we are here for the curling. And Greta, they draw it to the house on the forefoot. Stays on T-line. And Stauffer will not leave that around. So Bonachin, play out and take out. It's a little bit wide. He'll probably roll out to the house. And Greta gets another chance to play the draw. I think they try to get in the house on purpose, not to play the center guard, one up ahead. Sweden, Switzerland also playing a quarterfinal in the men's. It's Switzerland, Lottenbach playing Sweden right ice. And that Swiss team has a connection from Härnösand, they're second. Lawrence Kramer studied here at the Swedish Curling Academy for 1 year. Until this summer. And he did it together with Fredrik Nyman. So.
Ja, 80 ist gut.
Jenny. Go, 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 go.
Oh,
Oh.
really curls.
Ja, het brengt goed. Ja,
Try to get it in the house. I actually miss what happened with Greta Stone.
dat is goed.
This
Nee,
corner
dat
is
is niet.
even outside the house.
Een grinnen.
Ja, der ist schon nicht ganz fast gelaufen. Der ist schon nicht ganz normal gelaufen.
Topp 4!
Top 8!
Bra linje! Aris prøvekar!
Nære!
Måste in!
Hake! Smälla!
Wow, släpp. Gud vad den dog. Bra linje!
Vad klockar du?
Det är okej så.
Ja, men.
They drop it quite short between the hog line and the house. We don't mind that. Get the chance to see some stones in play.
Hänger
I
av!
owe you the other quarterfinal tonight as well in the men's.
Så långt.
It's Russia,
Hänger 12.
Ali playing
Gut,
Sweden,
das har
Sipak,
Gert, dat zit
versus
eraf.
Brano as a skip.
Gert.
Egal, er is lang.
Ja.
Russia has played really well this tournament.
Also, das
3
ist
losses,
jetzt
but
so
very
gefragt.
close ones. Just made it to the playoffs
Nein, aber du hast keine Hände
by
gegeben.
beating
Er hat
Austria
gesagt,
in the
verloren.
last game of the round
Ein
robin.
wenig.
So, Berthold Stone in the back 12.
Bak 4, 10.
Wow!
Bak 4, 10. 10. 10.
Tre
Topp 4,
då.
10. Wow, bak 4. 10. Bak 4.
Bak 4.
Make
Ja,
Morel
Den sitter.
choose between hitting that one in the back 12 or try to draw behind.
Snygga släpp.
Normally you rather go on an aggressive style when you have the last stone advantage.
Oder auftun.
Auftun.
But
Ja.
still,
Ja, das heisst, ja. Auftun.
I think it's too defense to hit the stones in the back 12 and leave the draw for the Swiss instead. So she decided to come around first herself.
10, hänger 8.
I don't think she likes the red one in the back 12.
10.
Kijk
Hänger
het
8,
hoe
hänger 12. Hänger 8, hänger 12.
Berthold's second stone.
Bleibt.
Het was echt zeer dossen. Echt zo rausgedriftet halt.
A little bit heavy as well. Just the same as the other red one. Oh, not too happy about that. Greta looks more happy. She really want the line behind the center guard, and of course anywhere on the 8 foot is perfect. What you don't want to happen is to leave a double, so stayed wide and a bit shorter than the one
Försiktigt! Wow!
on the blue
Går inte
4
ligga
foot area.
bakom. Bak 8.
Okay, it's not like you
Jag är ledsen. Det är lugnt. Försök lägga dem gams
write
så
too
kan vi
many
dra
questions
dem.
for me, but you're still welcome with them.
Vad klockan är? 8, hä? Ist immer noch nicht schlecht, noch ein bisschen wischen. Ja, weil man muss eigentlich am Schluss noch reinwischen, sonst man noch nicht gelten. Ja,
Anyway, keep me company this night.
Okay, hoch. Achtung!
Hat viel Platz.
Ja, zieh richtig, zieh! Wow, nur Länge, wow,
Nur
wow.
Länge.
Tanya Sanchi
An dem Schluss.
started up the first end with 2 good shots. Can
Ja, geht
she
sowieso.
keep it up here?
Ich weiss nicht, ob wir von der anderen Seite sollen mal.
Oh.
Gell?
It's an okay result. It would have been better to go on the other one, of course, but
Fertig gestoppt.
the yellow one, the back 4, is not a big threat for the Swiss, but it's the chance to get another one. Top 4, who might be the problem.
Bitte.
Warum nicht musste? Warum nicht musste? Ah, ja, kör då. Kom igen, hela vägen, gör den, hela vägen. In på vitt. Okej så. Bra marginal.
You can follow all the results from the other games on cuponline.se.
Vad klockan är nu?
You can find that link on our Facebook site as well.
Det är ju helt galet. Ja. Also Doppelgard.
Vela?
Ah, mit dem Hänger. Ja, kannst du auf den Doppel, auf den Hänger.
Ja, geht schon.
Didn't get the line.
Ja, geht.
Probieren, so steht drauf. 9. 9,5.
Still there is quite a big separation between them, so the double isn't something you do all days in a week, but she had really nice takeouts in the first end, so I think there is reason to be worried if your name is Greta Aurel.
Ah, nej.
This looks wide though. Oh, no, not even close. Just touch it.
Ja, das wieder doof.
Ja.
And then Greta decides to go the other way.
Du spielst ja Ende drin, aber jetzt
Ja,
ist
jetzt bin ich
wirklich
gerade
jetzt
draussen.
alle 3 abfallen. Das ist echt so, was noch. Ja, schade.
Almeida.
Ja, för linje! Tid! Ja, för linje!
Call for line.
Wow, 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 wow.
I think it's in the guard or?
Come in arms, come in arms.
No, no. Line looks perfect. It's another fantastic draw from Deval.
Wow, wow, wow. Perfekt! Bra! Bra spel!
Really well played.
Bra upp! Grymt så! Bra skippat, Greta!
I think they should keep on working on this 12-foot stone. Should be at least quite an easy double to play now. And even with a perfect hit, you might get all 3 of them. All 4 is maybe asking too much.
Ja, vi bytte ju där också.
In the other quarterfinal in the women's, Biemann is taking the lead 2-0. Big weight from Stauffer. Needs to get the hit on the one on the tee line. That's really important, but I think it's curled too much. Yeah, Yam's back at the back. Red. Leave Sweden line 2.
Ja, das mag ich ausmachen.
Ja, ist wirklich gut.
Quite a small mistake, but it's can cost them quite much. She's gonna face a very tricky shot on the last one. The possible steal of 2. Deval look very focused. She's a fantastic draw player, this girl.
Bak 4! Wow!
Bak 4!
Wow! Helt upp, den är i gard.
It's in a guard.
Den var kort, va?
Ouch. Really missed that opportunity.
Den kan inte ha varit bak 4. Jag tror den var bra.
Also hier beim Handel.
Ja.
Nein.
Ja, wir sind
Open
möglich bleiben, weil wir müssen
up.
reinkommen.
A perfect situation.
Innen geht nicht.
Nein,
Still, I don't know.
für das Verteidigen.
Sagen, ja,
Can
nein,
we
du
get?
musst noch probieren.
Ja, aber
Ist gut, aber es kommst nicht.
I think maximum is 1 point.
wenn ich Nase komme, was ist?
Nein,
Sind wir
die Nase
schon?
längt nicht für
Nein.
Schott. Sag nicht.
Ja, sonst machst du halt das.
Don't think
Wie wenn
the
du
guard
versuchst,
will be
rauszunehmen.
away.
Hier, hä?
Hier.
Aber er muss extrem schnell kommen, dass wir nicht da...
Ja. Das 9.
Just
Ja.
covers enough for the triple, so she can only play to score 1.
Nein, gib noch ein bisschen.
Really important shot for
Hä?
Stauffer,
Ja,
of course.
wenn wir links treffen, dann geht 2 sicher. Also, na, das ist eben heikel. Ja, voll, aus der Nase geht es schon.
Oh, she's placed it really heavy again. Oh, this is close to the center. Is it through? No, it's not. It's not. And it's a steal of 2 for Sweden.
Nein, am Anfang haben wir noch nicht.
She get the chance to equalize the game from a very tricky situation, but she missed the chance. And Rilea steals 2 and have 3-0.
Wir hängen den Tee gehabt, schau, das Zeug vor der
Soon,
Tee haben.
third end coming up.
Ja.
Ja, das ist vor allem jetzt ist es wichtig, dass wir...
Ja, jetzt sind wir wieder die ersten 3 oder so. Ja. Ja.
Sånt gillar vi. Vi klarar ju ändå helt okej på ena sidan. Vad trevligt för dig. Topp 4.
Greta Aurel. For sure now want to keep the play in the house.
Nya farten! Ja, kom igen! Tryck,
Kom
tryck,
igen, ni
tryck,
har
tryck!
den!
Hela vägen, allt vad ni gör!
Kör
allt vad ni
hårt
gör.
tjejer!
Jobba, 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 jobba! Tryck, 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 tryck!
Bra så!
It's Biter.
Bra marginal i alla fall.
Stauffer leaves it there anyway. Play the corner, of course.
Serang!
Bornashin.
Tee!
Så ser vi gerne!
Ja, 3, nicht Tee.
Oh, kommt schon, kommt schon.
3. Bleib 3.
Kommt schon, wow, 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 wow. Schön, ist gut.
Well played.
Ja, vad hade jag på förra? 15 då.
think she's going to try to tap this one in the house.
Håll igång linje! Ja, linje! Ja, 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 ja! Bara in. Dra in den istället.
Oh, curls way too much.
Oj, var den sacka? Ja.
Top 4.
Ursäkta. Ingen fara. Jag är inte på topp idag,
Not
men
too
jag ska bli.
disappointed.
Va? Jag är inte på topp idag, men jag ska bli.
Even that, she looks happy. See, complains a little bit about her own performance.
Nina help.
And there is a roll from Bornasin. And
Nina help. Tani over.
a little bit surprised Sweden ignores that one on the wing. I don't follow that thought. And the angle I'm sitting, the corner, maybe half of it. Is covered by that one,
Wow, ingenting. Känns lång.
but I don't mind some more stones in play.
Perfekt. Ja, det är väl
But I
långt
think
till.
it's a risky strategy
Ja,
from
jag såg det.
Greta.
Det värsta vi har varit med om.
Vermelin.
Even när han uppe hänger. Vi var testa.
Nina help.
Bergtold. Out and take.
Tia! Wow. Va?
Yeah, she hits it, but rolls out.
8,5.
And we're back in the same situation. Will we see another draw attempt from Vermelin? Oh, no. It's a tap. Gonna raise her own. Left-handed player,
Bak 4, 10.
as you see.
10, topp 4.
Ja, för linje! Wow! Spela knacken! Spela knacken!
4, 10.
Wow! Ja, ta varsin då. Ta varsin. Gud vad den dog.
Ja, men den är med.
Ja, den är med.
Both of them in the house.
Nej,
Ja, till det! Ja, det är lite.
på dina nu i alla fall.
Need more eyes.
Bra!
Så.
According to Greta herself.
Ich glaube nicht, da musst du enorm spitz brechen. Best von der Tino. 9,5.
Wow!
9,5! Glöm nicht so Stange an der Seite.
Ja, es legt das auch nicht.
Ah, super.
Not sweeping at all.
Drauf, aber nicht mehr.
So what's happening here?
88.
About the same. Or just the same as the first stone. But on the other side.
Så sonst sagst du,
She hits and roll out.
Dann gibt sie weniger Eis, oder? Kommt ein bisschen langsamer. Ja, 8,8. Es hat 9,5. Jetzt haben wir jetzt auf dem Eis, was Ende weniger geölt als heute Morgen. Jetzt habe ich so.
Now Greta decides to hit this one on the wing.
Whoa!
Off. Suppose it's wide, but
Yeah.
now she starts to
Whoa,
clean
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa. Till the shot.
Not that big weight, it's just like hack weight or something.
Andra.
Still enough to push it out of the house, or no,
Ja, bra
it
så.
hangs around a second shot.
Va?
But I wonder, did she get a roll behind the guard? Yes, she
Kann ich
did.
höchstens langsam
So
versuchen, aber das draussen.
I think she can be quite happy about that one, though. Sanchi will try to come around.
Oh, Tia!
Oh, Tia! Tia!
Didn't see fully balanced on that slide, and something's definitely happening with the stone.
Ja, 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 ja.
I might save it
Ja,
to the house. No, it's just a corner.
nur Handtuch
I'm
geben.
not sure. I think it looks like she really was offline, and
Ja, aber der hat etwas genommen. Der
Fyra tio?
I'm not sure.
20?
Maybe some of you watching can translate what she's saying. Schnabel again. In hand.
Rent! Byt! Ja, kom igen, gör den! Kom igen, grym linje! Tjejen, kör! Hårt! Kom igen! Grym linje, hela vägen ner nu tjejen! Hårt, hårt, hårt! Hela vägen, gör den! Upp och ner! Bra så. Bra sopat! Bra marginal!
Didn't hide it, but might just made the roll impossible. Or
Okej.
yeah, looks will at least be very difficult. This is much better technique this time.
Tia! Wow, wow, wow!
Tia!
Tia! Tia!
Tia,
Tia, Tia, Tia, Tia, Tia, Tia,
Tia!
Tia!
Ah, very unfortunate. Touches the guard. Rubs it in the house. Sweden line 3.
Okay.
Deval's first stone. Yeah, can be very costly.
Bra satt! Topptal! Topptal!
Stauffer is really forced to make 2 good shots now to stay in the game.
Nära! Mot in! Halvt in! Wow, wow, wow.
Elsewhere in the arena, it's quite close games everywhere.
Bra fart! Gör det väl lite mycket.
Jag såg den komma där. Närmare och närmare.
Ja, aber der muss echt gut sein. So.
Ja. So, und jetzt hat man hingegangen, aber dass wir noch Shots sind, ganz aktiv
I
bleiben.
had some
Ja,
help
das Ding
from
ist echt, sie können Hände geben.
a Swiss friend here. Said it was a pick.
Aber musst, weil der muss sicher weg. Eigentlich ist der andere auch noch verschreckt.
Ramshanchi stone.
Wenn ich ihn wirklich Nase treffe, weißt du?
Ja.
I think
Ja,
so,
dann
but I
kann ich
think
einfach
one of the
rausspitzen.
reasons
Ja,
was
ich will's probieren.
machen.
actually she didn't really
Eigentlich sollte man ja den, also weißt
release that stone
Weißt du, er muss eigentlich noch
in
besser
proper
stellen,
way.
dann liegt
Ja,
er nach wie vor
das
ab.
ist
Das 9.
ja.
But
Beide.
I think she disagrees with me.
Ja. Es ist echt schwierig, Shot zu werden. So.
So,
Weißt
4 yellow.
du? Ja, ist schon gut. 9.
Sarah Stauffer facing 4 yellow. I think she focus on scoring 1 point at the moment. Get rid of the double to have an easier shot on her last one.
Festje!
Of course, she knows a steal will probably
Wow!
don't give her the chance to win this game.
Ja.
And it's unfortunate again. I think she stays as third rock, third stone. Yeah. Yeah, we saw it better there. This is a really good chance for Deval to make this really difficult.
10! Topp 12! Topp 8! Bit! Bit! Ska in! Kom igen, ni har det tjejer! Hela vägen, viktigt! Är ni inte inne så släpp.
Jäklar vad den...
Gud vad den dog.
Ja.
Bra linje
Vad
Almida!
snackar du till det?
I heard Arel saying in Swedish, very surprised many times that it don't stop so quick.
Wo ist legen? Oh, du hast die recht drauf.
Lecker.
Oh, it just died. She's been saying that 5 or 6 times already.
Geht zwar schon.
Kannst beides?
Probably that means she did it 3 or 4 times, but I just add a little bit extra.
Das ist mehr.
Well,
Mehr. Ja, es darf unser
Sarah Stauffer,
Ja, ja.
this shot is to stay in the game,
Ja, wisst ihr die Länge?
or your dream of a semi-final will be very, very far away. So let's hope she makes it, so we get a really good quarterfinal. Change her mind on the hack. I don't mind the draw. I think it's the right call. Sometimes it can be difficult to change your task on the hack.
Kan hem, hij is al lang door.
Wow!
Oh, it's not a pick,
Oh!
but maybe
Gar
that.
niet.
No.
Ja,
Oh,
das gibt's doch
have you
nicht.
seen? It's 1, 2, at least 3 yellow.
That's agree.
And that's pretty much the game, actually. I think it was way too heavy, so she wouldn't probably not have scored anyway, but
Oh, ja.
it's quite boring that. Okay, it's going to be a measure. So let's wait and see if it's 3 or 4.
Alltså, det ser ju ut som att det är...
Jobbigt om man råkar knuffa bort den här. Jag tror att det är det. Det var... Hur många var det?
Gefühl gehabt, keine Ahnung, es hat genau, es hat so das Zusammenhalt, dass uns so bleibt, weißt du, dass es schafft bleibt, habe ich das Gefühl gehabt.
Ja, es hast auch
Nein, ich habe lieber jetzt
Ja, nein, das ist gut,
gespielt.
wenn du es lieber spielst, ist gut.
Aber ja, die Länge halt ein bisschen. Die Richtung im Fall. Im Fall die gut ausrichten. Du bist stehen und du bist immer draussen. Gut, ich will auch nicht. Und darauf an, in der Mitte macht es nichts, wenn sie ein bisschen schnell sind. Aber ja, du einfach weißt, kontrolliert und nicht noch.
Marginal lång på den här. Den får inte ligga framför. Bara fart! Bara fart! Ja, kom igen! Ligger jättebra! Kom igen, kör! Bra Karl! Grymt spel! Bra Rita! Jag sa ju att jag skulle röra mig uppåt.
It's okay. Had to make a small run there because the umpire has disappeared, so
Ja,
I'm the only
ja, det!
assistant
Bättre det!
umpire this evening in the arena. And that was not even close to before, but still leaves Switzerland 6 down after 3 ends. And it looks like Sweden is going to win on the other semi-final as well. Bierman is up 5-1. And in the men's, Sweden zip up, has a 2-0 lead against Russia.
Håll igång linjen!
And the only Swedish team
Håll igång linjen!
who is down is Rilea is Fredrik Niemann, 1 down against Switzerland.
Kom igen hela vägen, kör! Bra så. Knappt med. Ja, kände också. Men det blev lite konstigt, jag hade så himla mycket fart så jag fick dra den. Ja, men det är bra så.
Is er lang? Wie lang is er?
3. Ist 3.
Ja, weißt du, ich hätte ihn noch draufnehmen, aber ich habe nichts gehört. Geht ein bisschen lauter.
Okay.
Ist gut, danke.
Hä? Ja, ist mindestens 3. Nein.
Ab. Upp. Ja. Wow, wow, wow. Rent. Rent. Ja. Om det där kör. Ja, bra spel. Grymt.
Bra så.
Bra släpp till det. Bra fart.
Heftig, gell?
Drei.
4-0. Ja.
Bergtolt.
3.
Service,
Dat kan
Tossa.
niet gezond.
Wie lang?
3.
Kommt er rein?
3 van 12.
Ziehen! Ziehen!
Nog maar
Ziehen!
richtig. Blijf 3.
Ziehen!
Blijf 3.
Ziehen, überrennen! Ziehen! Ziehen! Ziehen!
I'm quite sure it wasn't their plan to be 6 down.
Ja, 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 ja.
And in these occasions, you need to
Geen probleem.
keep telling you
Maar niet verliezen.
only scored 2. And then make a steal in every end. If we do that, we will force an extra end.
Ja!
And if you're going to be successful with it, you can't just tell yourself that, you have to believe it. And that's not so easy, maybe.
Gjorde vi? Gjorde vi? Det var inte meningen. Det var bra fart.
Oh! Vitos, Vitos!
Ja, 9,5.
Dos.
Schau, jetzt sieht auf unseren Hänger geht.
Ziehen! Ziehen! Vitos. 79.
9,7 Tempo. War nicht so schlecht. Oh. Jag laufen immer vor der Tür.
Var är träffen sa du? Va? Var är träffen sa du? Okej.
And I get some more translation. At the Swiss, they are a little bit unhappy with the communication. And it's quite common that it gets quiet
Ja, wow,
when
wow,
you
wow, wow. Ja, till det tar jag igen.
things don't go your way.
Kisa, bra sport! Ja, jag skulle ta på den,
Snabel.
inte på den. Men den var lite hårdare än till.
There's a
Ja, men det är bra. Sånt gillar vi.
Greta, hur låg jag?
peel weight.
Bra.
Now, not taking any risk anymore.
Ja, zie ik ook zo de hänger ook met.
In the third end, I complained early that maybe Sweden was
Aufpassen! Ziehen! Ziehen! Ziehen!
a little bit too aggressive
Oh!
when they didn't need to.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But
Ja, ja.
again, I was wrong.
Ja.
When you see the result, steal of 3.
Vad sa normal va?
Looks a bit confused.
Normal!
Tanya Sanchi. Normal with another big hit.
Wow! Eka!
Off all the way.
Sitter den på den?
Hits one. Jams on her own. Switzerland still lying one.
Jag låg jättekonstigt på den. Ja.
Die noch eine da.
Ja.
Kommen noch ein bisschen kürzer. Aber ich das Gefühl habe, ich bin kaum rausgekommen. Ich habe länger.
Ga schauen! Zieh richtig, muss da weiter rüber. Ziehen! Go! Bisschen Schluss. Weiter. Merci, gut.
Merci, Zwischenfrau.
Jag tycker spela den.
Okay, semi-corner.
Mega fin.
Don't think it cover
Ja.
Sari bra. Då spelar vi Sari.
the shot rock. No, it doesn't. Deval is trying to play a hack weight.
70-80 skulle jag säga. 4-10, 4-90, 80, 75. Ja! Cyclus! Ja! Wow! Ja!
Another
Yeah.
sweeping.
Ja!
Looks really good.
Sorry Almida, den skar. Skar? Ja. Men det är bra spel. Grymt. Va? Typ precis när det gick förbi gard. Den bara skar till.
Var ska den? Precis förbi garden.
Men det är lugnt, den hade varit bra ändå. Fast den hade rullat likadant fast på andra sidan. Jag blev bara så rädd.
Okej.
Så.
Still quite a good chance to score 2.
Bara 4.
And try to play the outhand.
Ja, må precis. Kies nog, Lee. Dan is zo goed.
Looks a bit heavy.
Muskeln.
Don't even clean it.
T-line ist gut, Muskeln. Ja, T-line ist... Oh, Muskeln.
Need to sit now. A bit wide. Okay. Weight is good.
Gut. Schon gut, das ist gut.
Ja.
Müssen wir so Herzen nehmen.
It's well performed.
Sonika. Okej, så gut.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Vi ska få ut den. Upp. Lite mjuk.
Playing the peel.
Ben, ja! Ja!
Through the guard. Jams it, but
Okej,
stays
så,
shot
okej, så.
rocks.
Sorry, den kom väldigt mycket. Men jag tänkte... Ja, det var helt sjukt.
Men den var... Ja, precis.
Oh, she's gonna be happy with that one.
Den såg ut att vara lite mjuk i släppet tyckte jag.
Ja.
Force.
Jag vet inte, jag tyckte det såg ut så.
Stauffer to play the double.
Ja. Kanske få in något förspel.
Pass.
Don't look too impossible to make this one. Hit it slightly on the inside.
Fast nase. Ja, ich muss den Double. Ziemlich gut, kommen wir nicht her. Ja, muss der Double. Gib mehr! Ah, nicht so viel mehr. Wow! 10! 10!
Oh,
One
that's a really good attempt, but it jams and it's another steal. It's 7-0. After we played 4 ends and we're going to have a short break. Stay tuned.
Doch, doch.
Welcome back to this quarterfinal of Livechannel Cup 2014.
Jobba, jobba, jobba sista biten. Kör, 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 kör. Grymt! Grymt.
Sweden, Rilea, with Greta Arell as a skipper and lead, is up 7-0 against Switzerland Stauffer. With only 4 ends to play, I can't give Switzerland much hope to come back in this game.
Var ligger den? Byte 4 eller?
But I have to give them credit for trying to score a multiple point in this end and maybe
Liten dutt är okej.
get a small hope.
Var det förra?
Kan jij moeder waar? Jij wijs. Nee, het is 20. Nee, 20.
If Greta is successful
Ja, zoals, ja.
in winning this game, she will face Sweden current junior champions Pantera with Isabella Vrano as a skip
Bra fart egentligen.
tomorrow morning 8 o'clock.
Jag var lite ute va? Okej. Vilken tur.
Ben nooit tappen. Nee, je ook niet tappen.
Bra såg till det.
Wie lang? Hack. Aber Hack geht hier gleich raus. Hä? Aber. Back hack. Hack.
Nej, vi sa. Ja, Anja är
Oj, chansen. Upp! Träffar!
Aber hat Verschikativ sind nicht. Wir sind mal Leute raus. Hat mir gesagt, Backhack. Ja, ja.
Ja!
Precis.
Ja!
Ich spiele.
Rent! Rent!
Lang ist gut gewesen.
Grym! Bra spel!
Lang ist gut gewesen und wir haben es auch angesagt, so lange.
Perfekt!
Ja.
Rilea
Ja.
is not showing any weakness at all. Oops. The small drift there from Berthold. Doesn't matter so much when you're playing a front. Line isn't that important. And we'll see another peel.
Träffar!
Stopp. Det är det nå. Schön.
Wow! Eka! Eka!
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock,
Okej så.
you will see the group winner
Det blev ju
in Group D, Scotland Taylor, Stuart Taylor taking on
Wieso andere Seite? Das macht doch jetzt keinen Sinn.
the winner of the game between Sweden Sipap and Russia Ali. The current situation is Sipap 1 up after half of the game.
Voll gut, 3. Ist 3. Schlang.
Muss echt nachkommen. Wow. Lang.
And Sweden Right Dice just scored 3 points in their quarterfinal against Switzerland. So at the moment there is a Swedish lead in all 4 quarterfinals.
Komm ein bisschen weiter runter. Komm ein bisschen weiter runterstehen.
And in the
Jetzt
semifinals
hat man keine Hänge ziehen.
we already have 2 Scottish teams, one in the men's and one in the women's,
Ja.
Wow! Rent!
Also jetzt soll ich noch nicht mehr gehen.
and also one Norwegian in the men's
Ja, det kommer bli dubbel.
and one Swedish in the women's.
Okej så. Bra spel.
Still
Wir haben doch keinen Stein im Spiel.
no mistakes from Sweden.
Vad är klockan? Ja.
Schnabel
Okej.
keeps playing very solid.
8.
Jag trodde den var för lång nämligen, men då var den helt okej.
And I think the hope is
Ja.
very hard to find for the Swedish team
Ich
now.
starte.
Ja, Tia, richtig! Tia, richtig! Tia, weiter! Wie lange ist er? Weiter! Wow, weiter! Sorry, Gut.
Well, let's not kidding. The most fun curling games to watch is the close ones. When one team is 7 ahead, it's quite difficult to get the nerve in the competition. Still, we can enjoy these girls and their great performance.
Kom igen tjejer! Rent! Bra spel! Sitta.
Ja.
Bra spel! Bra skjut! Bra skippa!
Gut verdauen.
Ja, Tia!
So another freeze attempt
Tia, richtig! Tia!
from Sanchi.
Gaan we 10 verdauen?
Richtig! Tia!
Tia, piezenstijd.
Go!
Don't make it in the house.
Stop. Achter.
Upp, träff där!
Oh, it's quite a big risk. She amps this one actually. She will try to hit it between the yellow ones in the house.
Ja! Bra!
Oh, excellent play.
Grymt!
Couldn't do so much more than that.
Fint hoppat
Ja,
Cammy!
jag hade lite svårt att ta vicken där.
If you were wondering, the team laughing is the one who is 7 up. Actually, Switzerland were 6 down
Muskala.
just the other night. I think it was yesterday actually against Pantera. And made a remarkable comeback in the game. And after 7 end, the score was 6-6. And Isabella Vrano was actually forced to play a hit on her very last stone to win the game. So you never know for sure in curling, but I have very hard to see them repeat that.
Ja! Normal! Hårt! Kör!
Today
Rent!
or tonight.
Bra spel!
Another solid throw from Deval. Sweden, 5 in the house.
Jaha, nej men jag hade koll på det.
Men det skulle väl gå över?
Nej.
Quite an easy draw for Stauffer. Thinks he can afford to bump into the yellow one who's open and still be shot. It's long. I see. Does it on the nose. And in the other quarterfinal, Biermann now is ahead 7-2. 5 ahead. 3 ends to go. And finally, Switzerland on their way to the board. No, don't have the line. It's too heavy. It's another steal of 1, 2, 3 points, and that's the game for sure. He got 10-0. There is no hope to found anywhere. We're gonna see a handshake for sure. Or at least it would surprise me if they actually gives it a shot.
Ich glaube, ich kann nicht.
Ja, ist schön. Alles rein. Dann haben wir mal 8.
Okay, they decide to play it home. Greta throws a stone throw. I don't know the Swiss language, but I guess they say we play the stones home to the home end. Don't want to walk off the tournament with a 10-0. Let's get on the board before we shake hands. Bornasin.
Gut, 3.
Schon gut. Bremset.
Nein, 3 etter.
Ist gut, 3.
Oh, schon gut.
Ja, du noch falsch. Hä? Ja, es wird mehr.
Sorry, jag vek ut den. Bra fart!
Ja, ist gut da. Drei,
Ja, schauen. Setz her.
2, 3.
Ja, ziehen. 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 Oh. Oh. Wow. Ist gut.
Corner guard. In front of the one in the house.
Marginalvik.
In clearing. Or is it maybe a double attempt?
Upp. Wow.
Vermelin
Ja. Ja.
takes on a huge swing.
Sorry. Nära. Jag var lite sen på den. Bra spel till det. Riktigt bra.
Was attempt for the double. Just get the guard.
2.
Stays as a corner, but I doubt it's not easy to hide anything behind it. Maybe if you just bite it on the
Ui. 3.
very wing.
Vor 12, vor 8.
Larissa
Ik kan het nog
Berchtold.
Ja, geht an, aber...
Wenn wir hinten rein.
Ja.
Was?
Ja, kommt selber. Ja, zieh.
Nice draw to T-line.
Merci.
I think the Swiss team is disappointed that it didn't really get a game out of this. But
Ja.
they don't look too disappointed. It's just one of these nights, nothing worked.
Wow.
So happy to be in the playoffs. It's always good
Bra spel.
to be there in the big
Grymt.
tournaments.
Tack.
Bra sopa. Drie. 3.
Ah, now I got some help from Switzerland again.
Oh!
He wasn't
Dat mag
sure.
wel.
Nein, mach es dringend nicht, wenn er noch weiter
He thought the girls wasn't sure if they were allowed to handshake after 5 ends. You're not allowed to do that in international championships and in some of these tournaments as well. They would have been allowed it here, but we don't mind seeing them play another end. So thank you, Tom, for helping me out. Oops.
Ja.
Marble lost the balance for a second, or maybe not a second, but a part of a second.
Till det kör.
Found it again.
Bra spel.
Does the work.
Bra Kemi.
Bra skett.
Ja, speel mal etwas.
Es war Start.
Keine Ahnung.
Gut, ich komme Gard.
Yeah, really nice girl, still got the mood up.
Ich mache Gard.
Perfect sportsman, sportswoman. I don't know how you say it in English. In English.
drüber.
Mama, drüber. Okay. Nein, ist schon gut. Ja, bringt den. Schon gut.
Träffar!
Greta and Camilla soon moving on to the semi-final.
Wow,
Where
Eka!
they will face Isabella Vrano and Team
Okay.
Pantera
Ledsen.
tomorrow morning 8 o'clock.
Jag är ledsen, världens konstigaste
And the winner of that game we will see here in the final 11:30.
Was hat er jetzt gestoppt?
So don't miss that game.
Okay, da komme ich nicht 8. Da komme ich 95.
Ja, Achtung! Zo gut, zo gut. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Oh, was hat er gestoppt? Nicht... Oh Mann! Ach,
It sticks around 8:30.
Alltså, det ligger ju ganska långt bak dock. Ja. Nej. Jaha, precis. Halva typ. Alltså jag tycker vi kan spela den. Eller ska vi ta garden? Spelar ingen större roll egentligen.
jag tror att den är bättre i så fall.
Men när du drar? Jag tycker vi tar garden.
Okej, ja. Ja. Ingen fara.
So the task is to take the guard out of play.
Ja! Kan vi köra? Bra! Bra spel!
Stays on the side, but that doesn't matter, of course. I'm really hoping that the Swiss team will come on the board.
Voor 12.
Looks like a pretty good chance now, anyway.
Ja. Ja, zo voor 12.
In the other quarterfinal, Poland scores 1 point, but shaking hands. So Sweden Bierman is through to the semi-final. We'll be playing Scotland, and in the other semi-final we will have 2 Swedish teams. Pantera against
China.
Rilea.
Bis auf Fuß! Spring in den Eichen! Wow, echt drüber!
Unless the roof fall in or something, because I think something like that takes Switzerland to recover from this
Dämpad!
situation. Deval probably playing her last stone in this quarterfinal.
Dämpad! Wow! Wow! Helt upp! Helt upp! Ja, rent. Nu kommer den. Bra
It's
spel!
there. Stays back 12,
Perfekt! Bra spel!
maybe even back 8 with an inch or so.
Men du, jag tänkte så här. På clearingar.
And now
Jag viker alltid ut mina...
Sarah Stauffer. Playing her last stone in this tournament.
Mutstrid.
I hope
Mutstrid. Skål.
she's happy with her team's performance. Sometimes they played really good. And I hope and I think they are happy to make it to the playoffs. And that they come back next year and
Bromsen!
No länge!
maybe makes it into the money as well.
Selbst ganz die 8 Fuß! Ganz die 8 Fuß! Echt ganz die 8 Fuß.
Finally a perfect draw. 1 red point,
Hey, congratulations.
and there is the handshake. And I, Andreas Pritz,
Congratulations.
want to thank you for watching tonight. We have seen Sweden, Rilea, making it to the semi-final. We'll play tomorrow morning, but we will webcast Scotland men's here on sheet number 5, and they will probably play against Sweden Zip Up. So put on the alarm and make your way here 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, bye bye.